Welcome, folks, to Louisville, Kentucky, Derby City. This home of the Louisville Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Cardinals keep the football on the move. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. Is already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks left and finds his target there. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they get the completion. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Cardinals will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught, second down now. Ball handed off, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And that's the tight end coach showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Loved how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line. As you say, now they flex him out. He's a tough matchup for any defense. He's got the size and athletic ability really to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket break. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Now the handoff. Running through the tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll ride the back again here. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. To gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the second half is a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They call the counter play here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Day. Tackle, but 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this 2nd half started.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Louisville offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. And the Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Louisville. Will take the lead in the second half.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
He knocked through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Louisville 21, Oklahoma 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
reset. Here's second down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They're setting out to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back out there on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They stop him right at the 24.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good match. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Going with the old counter run here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The Cardinals are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Day. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. He's going to pull it down and run. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Breaking free at the 35. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.